So welcome again. In this video, I'm going to show you about products, how to add your products. In the next video, we're going to show you how to upload existing products and have them created on the system. You can import with your actual barcodes, or system can generate one if they are white label goods. So I'm just going to go quickly to quick edit. I'll show you this because it's simpler to use in creating products. Now, with certain roles, you can also create your products right from the point of sale. You can assign a certain supervisor or cashier to create products on the fly at the point of sale. So you go to quick products, quick edit, and then here you have new product creation form. So here, very self-explanatory. Product name, cost, selling price, generate a barcode, or enter the barcode, the actual barcode for the item. It doesn't come with a barcode. Simply click on generate. It's going to generate one for you. Select the product group as you have created. I'll show you how to create this. And the default sales department. Then the unit of measure. Show you how to create all of these. And you click on create product. Right. So once you have created your the entities you would use to create the products, you can come to quick edit and also use to create your simple products. And always use here. This is simpler, faster to create your products. Right. To edit products, you would use this to quickly work, but I'll show you this in another video. So this is how you create your products quickly. Right. Now we'll go back to the advanced products. So under products and inventory, products. This is a much fuller, more verbose product creation and management form. So I can either create or modify products here. If I click on this, I'm in modify mode, so I can find one or more items. I think we have something called let me see. Yeah, so I can load this item, for example. I have a quick view of the balances I have in my various locations for this item. I can go to product identity, and here I can fill in more information. Here's where I find the name, description, and mappings, default mappings for the item as is available here. The attributes, how this item would work in the system, right? So we will do with recipes in the future, restaurants, meals, and all that, right? We'll deal with them. We'll do with packaging. We'll explain that also. We'll find that in another video. Right, so you can use this to handle that complex scenario where you have items in packs, you're selling singles, and you want to have all these things synchronized such that selling singles and selling packs, the system does not get confused, and you have to have these scattered inventory items that never get reconciled. So once you have your packing groups done, your items will track right from the single to every packing level that is attached to that single. So you can sell in singles and in packs, and your stock will adjust correctly. It's a very powerful feature. We'll teach you in another video. Look for the titles and you will find the video to handle this. So from the pricing field, I can modify the standard price, right? We can leave the linked items. You will use this later. And leave this, skip it, and click on modify to save the changes. Now under general settings, you can always add more categories. So you see category name here. You can skip show on website, skip the priority, go ahead and just click on create product, create a group, sorry. Put the category name, create group, and it's done. Create new units of measure by clicking on this and then entering units of measure like units, numbers, kgs, kilos, you know what I mean, kilograms, grams, whatever units you use to sell your various items. You can create all your units of measure here and then save them. They will be available under the product UOM right here. You're available here, and your product groups will be available here, as you can see. So I can create one more group, for example, by clicking on this, and let me call this confectionery, for example. All right, group is created and group is available here immediately. So I can use that to quickly create all my groups. There's also a dedicated product group manager that gives you a form to just handle only product groups, or you can do that quickly from the general settings tab, always available from the advanced product page. So to create a new product, keep this unticked, then go ahead to fill in the details, attributes, the pricing, then you are good to go. Click on create product. Now note that for the barcode, you have the barcode field here. You can always generate one by clicking on generate barcode. It's going to generate one for you. And you have capability to print this barcode. You'll find a video for that within the series. This is how you create and manage products using the advanced product menu page found here. Products and inventory, products. So next thing you want to do is capture your purchases. Capture your what? Purchases. So for that, I'll go to Purchase Manager. For me to capture a purchase, I need to select a warehouse or a location, and then a vendor, right? So what I want to do is select a vendor and a warehouse. Where are we buying these goods into? On doing that, we click on Add Items to Purchase, and we need to find our items. So I'm going to find, for instance, 6mm moissanite. Load. This is our purchase price. Purchase quantity. Say we're buying 12. If the price has changed, we put the current purchase price here, add it to the document. So we have a quantity of 12, rate of 300,000, amount of 3.6 million. Changing these fields updates the order. So if this is 18, this updates all of this. If this is 280, it updates this to 5,040,000. I can also use the total, 5,100,000. It's going to update the rate. So if this is an item with an expiry date, select on this and enter the expiry. On selecting an expiry date, it's going to generate a batch. So it means that each purchase run can have different expiries for the items. So this matches what you would want. If you have a drink, for example, you buy it every month, it's going to come with various expiry dates. So you simply enter the expiry dates for each of those batches. So you can actually match the expiry dates, as many as you have in your storage or on your shelves. So you can add more products and keep adding more products to this list. And when you're done, you click on submit. It's going to ask you if you have received the goods. You click on yes. So have you received the goods? You can say yes. If you haven't, you say no. That gives you the ability to continue working on the document. So status submitted, inventory not received. Now another thing to have in mind is you can add extra charges. So be they VAT, transportation charges, you can have multiple charges, not just one, multiple extra expenses that have been made because of this purchase or as related to this purchase. You can add them. So I can see transport, and charge amount can be 5,000. If it's included, say it's included, so it will not charge an extra. If not, I'll leave it and add the charge. So you see, my charge is 5,000, and the total is now 5,100,000, 105,000. So that's my total, right? Now, what I'm saying is I can add another charge. You can say VAT. Now, this time I can say 7.5%. Putting the percentage sign, system understands, add charge. It's going to use the percentage to get the VAT, right? So this is 5%. It's going to use the percentage because this is a percentage entry. So by putting the percentage sign, you can get this field to use a percentage or a fixed amount, right? So add that, and then we can make entries for the charges simply by clicking on charges, right? We say confirm posting extra expenses. We can say yes, and it goes ahead to create journals for the extra expenses as regards or as connected with this purchase. We can click on total also, and we can post the payments for this purchase. We can post it as one payment in the future, or we can come here as many times as the payment needs to be made to the vendor. Come here, post the payment, select the mode of payment, enter a payment reference, and post the payment. So with that, we can receive our goods by clicking on submit. Again, when we click on yes, our inventory quantities update at this location. So this is how we enter our purchases. Now, we want to go over our previous purchases, maybe to make payments or to investigate some issue or some purchase. We want to purchase docs. Then this gives us the ability to track our purchases. So I can get invoices by a reference number, which you would find in the invoice document, the purchase document generated. Can find invoices for a particular period by entering a period here and clicking get docs for period. I can get purchases for a particular location within a particular period. I can get for a particular vendor within a particular period. Selecting the vendor, clicking get docs for vendor. Then click for a particular staff by selecting the staff and saying get docs, and get for a particular item or documents that have a particular item purchased within it. Here and click get period docs for item. So here I can find all of it, and it will give me the status if it has been received or not, and then if it has been paid for, the total expense, etc. Now we can also make purchase return. So I go to purchase returns, and then I want to get documents for a particular period or for a particular vendor within a particular period. It will list, and then I can make returns. Just click get docs for vendor. I'm going to show you the list of documents that you can make a return. So I'll just go ahead for the sake of being practical. I'm going to raise a document, an actual purchase. Let's just do it like this. I'm going to just do this. Let's get one item. I'll load this up here. So we're getting 6 of this. Let's add it to the list. Let's say we've received these goods. You can see processing completed successfully, document submitted, inventory updated, notifications prohibited. So this has been received. Clicking on this, you can make entries for the payment. So payment reference can be maybe a check number, and then payment amount. I want to pay this fully. It's 1.5 million. So I want to pay it fully. Post payment. Payment is successful. Any further postings will not be allowed because the invoice is fully paid. It protects against overbilling. So I can only pay up to the maximum amount. So this invoice is fully paid. Any small fractions left over in the outstanding, you can write off by clicking write off outstanding. So any outstandings will be written off, and you see them displayed under the write-offs. I'm going to close this down. So let's now, what we have, go through the purchase documents so that you see it in action. Purchase docs. I want to get docs for a period. Let me get docs for, say, today. Let me just get the docs. So you see I have these documents for today. This has been supplied, so I have a supplied date here. Supplied is yes. Supplied on the total, the paid amount. See, it shows you how much paid. This has an outstanding. So this is my document. I can see for the period. So I can use each of these criteria to locate a purchase document. If I'm still working on it, like this one needs to be received, so I can select, then it's loaded. If I submit this, system will ask if I've received the goods. I say yes, and it becomes received. So if I go back now, and then I want to just toggle this again, I will see that it's now supplied, yes, with the supply date and the values. I've not entered the payment. If I enter the payment, it's going to enter here as paid amount, and my outstanding will show whatever outstanding I have. So this is where I can come to locate documents as I make payments, as I want to review certain things about the purchases. So let's go to returns, purchase returns. I want to go to purchase returns right here. Then I want to pull up this document. Let's just pull up this document for today. Get the doc. So select on this. I'm going to give you this simple field where I can return. So let's say we're returning 1 because it's bad to the vendor. So we click on 1, process returns. Simple as that. So this is return. Inventory has been adjusted and all is well. So I can also quickly just review my stock history. Got the stock history here. So I want to see what has been happening with these goods. We would have a dedicated video for this. So let me just go to the warehouse ledger so you can see what's been happening, right? Just as we did, we had an in quantity of 18 from the purchase, giving us a balance of 14 because we initially had a balance of -4, negative balance because we're allowing negative stock, and we've been making some transactions before this date. So we have an out quantity which we returned, and which is here, return, clearly tells you what this is about, leaving us with a balance of 13. So all is looking good for our inventory. So this is stock history is a powerful place you can use to investigate particular products or all products within a location or for different transaction types. Right. So this is going to be done in detail in another video. So that is for purchases. We can always start with that. After entering our items, you can start making purchases and getting ready to sell. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good time creating your products. Thank you.